Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be. Shill Destroyer. So we've just had a visit. A visit by a man who claims that he's from a corporation known as British Gas. Not a very smart man, right? So what he says to me is, are you the occupier? And I say, no. I say, and I don't speak to corporations. He hasn't told me who he is yet, what he's doing here. But he's got a name badge on, right? So we know he's a corporation. He's, one of these sort of, they like to send the bald-headed kind of plumpish man around, don't they? It seems to be the way now, isn't it? The plumpish bald-headed man's the one who's going to go around bullying for the corporations, right? Selling his soul down the river. So I tell him I don't speak legalese and I don't speak to corporations and I don't contract with you. And he says, well, British Gas say that they're supplying you with gas and electricity. And I say, well, if they want to make that claim, they need a man, right? You need to get a man, I said. And anyway, and then he's like, oh, no, not yet. And I close the door on him, right? He tries to knock again, they hang about for a bit, then they fuck off, right? They go, people. Now, I was expecting them to come back with, the pigs, right? The next corporation, but they haven't. Maybe they've got an idea, maybe they've already gone back, said to their boss, this is what he said, and they've said, all right, leave it, right? I've said to them as well, this is tribal land. And I've written out saying, and signed it in blood as well, people. All persons, corporations, corpses, dead fictions, and their shareholders. I understand no corporate language, including legalese, and only speak my own language as a living being, ion, atom. Should any man wish to make any claims against me, my tribe, or the land I am using, then she needs to certify themselves as living and make it clear to which language they are speaking. Should any person claim any authority over my being as a corp rep or judge, then clearly they are working under a dead fiction and therefore stand very much under my jurisdiction. Should any person reading this not understand, then I suggest you ensure a 33rd degree or higher Freemason within your corporation. Read it before proceeding with any act ions that will be regarded as warring on a living being. Signed in blood, Karma. Right? So we got that ready just to give whoever fucking comes around thinking they're going to bully you, right? All written in red, of course. But again, by stating you only speak your own language, they can't use the, we've got all these different colour fonts, we've got different writing type sets, right? Such as, what's it called? Roman, no, what is it? Roman, but we got different typesets. These are all very important, right? You got to know what you're saying, right? You've got to, but don't speak words. Speak as little words as possible to them. Now, a lot of people out there will be complaining, oh, everybody's got to pay gas and electricity and la 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 la. Now, some of us, right, the elderly, right, they're not going to stand, mate, because they're comfortably numb, they're gone. They don't want to stand, right? The youngsters, like we said, under 33, we use the 33 because it's their favourite number, right? But I think that's a good thing. Under 33, you can't expect them to be the fighters, right? So we need someone in the middle, right? Me. So I'm standing. I'm doing a lot, right? And sometimes we fail, right? Sometimes we go through hardship. Sometimes we get pushed down, right? We get pulled down. We get dragged down by these corporations. But we keep trying, right? Because we're trying to free you all, right? We're trying to show you the way out of this corruption by corporations. If you can't see the corporatocracy yet, you're fucking blind, mate, right? If you can't see the corporatocracy that's going on in this fucking world right now, You're blind as a bat, right? It's no wonder you stuck needles in your arms and you stay quiet and you act like an idiot, right? But some of us are trying, right? Some of us are doing it for the good, right? Not only to keep our own souls, but to try and save people from all this disgrace that's going on, right? There's old ladies and old men out there now suffering because they can't afford their gas and electricity bills. And you'll say, well, the government had come up with a plan to help them out. Yeah, give them the fucking problem, cause the problem, and then act like they're saviours. You see how it works, you dickheads, right? There's also a lot of young people, a lot of people who are suffering, right? Struggling like fuck, while the super rich men walk around in their big fucking yachts and their big fucking private aeroplanes and their 60,000 fucking mansions all over the world, right? And we've got to stop it, right? We've got to stand. If I don't stand, how can I expect you to stand, right? And as long as you don't stand and keep moaning about people like me, you're just part of the problem, right? You're part of the satanic system. And most people out there are, of course, because they go along to get along. There was a crossword clue the other day. It said the god of herds and flocks. And of course, again, it was Pan, right? The pandemic, the pandemonium, the pantomime. And what did they tell you about the pandemic at the beginning? We need herd immunity. You see? Do you understand yet, people? Are you getting it? Is it going through to that little fucking thing in between your ears that most people don't seem to have grown over the years, right? But I stand, right, and I stand strong, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm not going to bow down. I'm not going to, I'm going to fight, and I'm going to fight, and I'm going to fight. And I've lost everything. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. I haven't lost my soul. I haven't lost my heart, and I haven't lost my brain, right? And I'm not willing to give those up for material, right? Just to get along, to be along, to do along, to fucking go along, right? I stand up to these cunts all the time, and this man who's knocking on my door, he's one of us, right? They get these scumbags, the police, they're just debt collectors for the rich man, right? It used to be things like people go, oh, I don't like people who drink drive. It used to be drunk drive, right? But what they do is they now say, oh, this amount of milligrams. They ain't supposed to know how many milligrams of alcohol in your blood, right? You know what I mean? Until you actually get pulled. And I've been through it where the policeman's told me I can see you totally sober. I can see there's not a problem. But because I can smell alcohol on your breath, I've got a breathalyzer. You see how it works, right? So he's saying, yeah, you're perfectly fit to drive, but, and then it's all about collecting money. They reduce it so much so they know they're going to get a load of people, right? And tell you how bad you are. You're a drink driver, you're so bad. But no, we take responsibility for ourselves, right? We know when we're a danger behind the wheel, right? How many people now have stuck drugs in their arms and still driving, right? Well, you think, they're not driving. How many people are taking daily drugs? They're on prescriptions, right? Prescript ions, right? Yet they're still getting behind the wheel. You see how it works, right? Now they're still coming after you now, right? I read the other day that there's a lot more drug drivers, and I thought, I bet that's the medication as opposed to, the drugs they call illegal, right? The sick little birdie in the sky, the illegal, right? But again, I think they've probably gone, and the police probably know it's me. That I've already demanded jurisdiction. They've got nowhere to go with me now, right? Because they can't. They know they haven't got jurisdiction. Let's put it that way, right? So, these gas companies, these electric, they get backed up by the pigs. They get some little fucking thing saying a judge, right? We point out there's no such thing as a fucking judge. Exactly why I wrote judge in that, right? Because these idiots who still believe in the fairy tales of men giving themselves titles equals authority over me. No. Bullshit, right? But they fucked off people, right? So we'll see if they come back. I'll keep you updated, right? We'll see if we can we'll stay strong. We'll pass them this signed in blood, right? And we'll keep working it, right? We'll work it till we work out where they fuck off and leave us alone, right? They're fucking greedy pigs, people, right? And the way The fact that there's still men out there with no spines, right? Come on, fucking hell. You're going to leave your children in this shit and your grandchildren, you fucking spineless bastards, and you're still voting. Now you're going to go out and cheer the fucking Queen, you fucking pigs, man, honestly. I can't help you, you know, I'm not going to lay down and pretend that you're all like, oh, it's not your fault, you don't know, because by now you should know, right? By now you should have fucking turned the football off and started to go and get some education for yourself, right? Start working things out for yourself. Get rid of your fucking televisions. Keep telling you about, no, you love your entertainment too much, right? You're not interested in saving your fucking children or your own souls. And Pan's coming, people, right? You know, you're getting judged right now by Pan, and thank, well, not Christ, but thank goodness there is such thing as Pan, because people need a fucking learn a fucking lesson, mate. Keep going around doing what they're doing, right? Doing these dirty jobs, wearing muzzles, doing this fucking that, without a thought to how they're playing a part in the disgrace and the decay of all future generations, right? So we're standing still, people, right? We've done, how long we've been here? Since August, right? No bills, haven't contracted to anything, right? There's no con. The word, you know, it's in the word, the con. Can you not hear it, right? And those haters out there who still buy the bullshit, still believe in all the system, and still believe this is the way things are and we all should be to do and get and fuck, go, yeah, just fuck off, man. You're not good for this world, right? You're just a disease. You're part of the disease of the world, not part of the cure, right? And if you can't see it, I can't help you, right? I've been trying to help you. Fucking that's all I've done. I've tried to help people, right? But you're all fucking sew up your own arses, right? You look at it as the opposite. While you're doing the dirty deeds, right? You're not standing for nothing. And as we talk, comfortably numb. Comfortably fucking numb. As long as you can afford it, you'll just carry on funding it. What is it when you can't afford it? Is that when you're going to cry? Nobody there to help you, right? Is that when you're going to cry? You know what I mean? But I'm not going to sit and let the fucking poor young people, the children, the fucking under 33s all suffer because there was nobody standing, right? All of the fucking adults who should fucking know better by now, all fucking just whimpered down and fucking obeyed, right? It's sick when I'm watching that shit. And it's sick when people have a go at me for doing what I'm doing. I think, whoa, you're fucking really, really pushing for Pan to fucking slap you up, ain't you? But you'll never understand it because you got your own beliefs, you got your fucking bullshit, you believe. No knowledge, right? No knowledge of fucking nothing. But they tell you everything, you just can't hear it. Anyway, guys, just thought I'd let you know. So we've had the BG wankers come round, right? And they fucked off, so maybe they got the message. We started banging out the music as well. As soon as he knocked, straight after he knocked, come back in here, banged out One Tribe, Union, I Wish I Was a Punk Rocker with Flowers in My Hair. You know, all of these, like, we're banging out all the Truth records, right, as loud as we could. So he's sitting out there fucking listening, right? And then they fucked off, so I guess they got the message. But I was expecting to see him drive back down here with some, like, you know, some bully boys. But so far, so good, right? If they come back with bully boys, they'll get this bit of paper and we'll see. We won't speak to them, we'll just give them a bit of paper, right? And we'll see if they still want to carry on bullying, right? Because that's all it is with the corporations. They're all just bully boys. Cheers, guys.